Okay, so this is... I have played this game before, but the last time I really sat down to play it was... Well, okay, I did play a little of it somewhere else. But I only played like an hour, maybe. And then before that, it had been since... probably 2003. So it's basically a blind run. I mean, 16 years. That's pretty dang blind. I don't have a great memory when it comes to this kind of stuff. I'm not sure what all these files are for. Maybe this one was for my sister and me, and this one was for me. And then this is when I picked it up again and wanted to try to start all over. I don't know what happened. Because that's what my sister and I used to do. We used to have separate save files for when we were playing together versus alone. So hopefully you guys believe me that I don't remember much about this game. I'm not very good at this one. I remember that. We're going to go ahead and erase this one. I hope that's okay with myself. Alright. I sent the message. Cool. Now we can start. How unprofessional. Thank you. Alright, let's start. Oh yeah, I need to put the... Sorry, I need to get my lumbar support. Oh, sorry, man. Okay. I feel like that would actually be a really funny bit if someone was like, oh, I need lumbar support. And then someone thought they said lumber, and then they gave them like a big log to sit on. That would be funny. To me, I don't know. Shocking Pikachu! Welcome back! Mario Sunshine, a game I never played. My friend had a GameCube, but he had Metroid Prime. Amazing game. Interested in seeing this. Well, welcome to the stream, and I'm sorry to hear you never played it. It's... I remember I really liked it back in the day, but there's been such dissent that I've heard since then that I think I just don't think too fondly of this game, which is really stupid, because, like, I remember I really liked this game back in the day. So we'll see what happens. Metroid Prime is an amazing game, though. I really like that one.
Now, boys, don't touch that stuff.
Voice acting in a Mario game? Like actually legitimate voice acting? That's insane.
Excuse me, but...
I had a Wii, so there was really no excuse for me to not play it. True. Unless you had one of the Wiis that doesn't have GameCube support. For some reason, that's a little factoid that it seems a lot of people don't know. That the GameCube support on the Wii did not last until the Wii Mini came out. It was only like the first... I think when the black Wii consoles came out, I know those don't have Wii or GameCube support. And I think some of the white Wiis before that also did not have support for it. Could be wrong, though. It was a GameCube Wii. Okay, well, forget everything I just said. You absolutely have no excuse. Had the memory card slots and controller ports. Yep. Sounds like you got the GameCube Wii. I forgot to read what she said, but it was probably... not that important? I don't know. It's probably something like, hey, stop the thing that's happening, because... what on earth did we just do? Okay. Can we do that, like, again? That was really fun, actually. How did... okay, interesting. Some of the black Wii have GameCube support? Not from what I saw, but maybe they did. I don't know. All the Black Wiis that I've seen do not have it, including one that I own myself. Because I was really disappointed. Like, I got it, and I was like, wait a second, I can't play GameCube games on this, because it didn't have the ports. And I was, like, prying open the side panel, thinking like, hey, where's my GameCube stuff? And it turns out it didn't have them. Oh yeah. So let's try and do something here, I guess. I'm not really sure. Welcome to Glitchfest. What are you waiting for? Do something. This gooey paint of yours completely covered my friend. Phrasing? Maybe? I don't know if this playthrough is going to be free from bad innuendos, by the way.
Power up complete. Thank you for purchasing this item from GAD Science Incorporated.
GAD?
Preparing to register customer
Oh my gosh, I didn't know that.
Scanning and classifying subject data.
GAD, Professor E. GAD, he developed the Poltergust 6000, or the Poltergust, the vacuum that sucks up ghosts in Luigi's Mansion. That's an interesting little connection. I didn't know that they did that with this game. And it makes sense that this would be by him.
Use the R button to shoot water from
Or am I thinking of the red ones?
If you press the R button
Maybe.
all the way down, you can start
Or I
a
could be
shoot.
wrong.
You can then use the control stick to aim in any direction. Press the
I could
X
always be
button
wrong.
to switch to the hover nozzle. You
Something we
can
can
then
all
press
agree on
the
is that the
R
Wii
button
Mini is a
to
waste of
hover in
money
the air for a short time.
and was a terrible idea.
If this tank is empty, no water can be sprayed.
Like, yeah, let's make a version of the Wii without one of the biggest pluses to having a Wii, which is the Virtual Console. Let's bundle it with a game
Instructions complete.
that ushered in like the era of Nintendo Online, but not have it be able to connect to the internet. It's pretty stupid. Oh, nice. Okay, so we have the second nozzle. Oh boy, this is tricky. Some of the controls are a little tricky on this. I was playing this on a, what's it called? A flightless bird, and it was very difficult to play it on an Xbox controller. Because the Xbox controller, for some reason I couldn't get it to map the analog triggers, and those are a big deal for this game. Meaning like when you, or pressure sensitive triggers maybe is a better word, where you can, like the lighter you press it, the less stuff happens, is what I thought it was, but it seemed like those two times I did it, it really wasn't that different, but whatever. Anyways, it's harder to play this game on an Xbox controller, so I'm happy that I'm playing on an actual thing. I don't see how squirting on everything you see could be taken out of context.
I am Flood, glad to meet you.
Why did I read that out loud? Like, now it's gonna taint the beginning of this playthrough. This is about first impressions. We need people to see this and not hate everything about it. But that comment right there, that's gonna make them hate it, man. What are you doing? Also, Judge Judy, Judge Judy looks very different in this game. They are analog. I thought that was the name, but I wasn't sure. That's a dolphin. That's the shape of a dolphin, by the way, which is why this place is called Delfino Island, which is Delfino is Spanish for dolphin, and also dolphin was the codename of the GameCube, which is why the GameCube emulator that everyone uses is called Dolphin Emulator, because it's the code name for the GameCube. And I believe that if you look on the chipset for the GameCube, you can see a little dolphin, and I'm not sure if it's really prominent Or if it's one of those things where you have to look at it under a
sketch of the perpetrator based on eyewitness
neuron microscope.
The truth is obvious.
Because there are a lot of those things. People, like chip manufacturers, put things so small that you can only see them on those kinds of massive microscopes.
I hereby order the defendant to clean this entire island until Isle Delfino is completely free of
Good to
his
see
vile
EGAT has
favor.
other work than
Mario
ghost
shall not
busting.
be allowed to leave. Court adjourned.
This appears to be quite a predicament, Mario. Data analysis verifies that the island
I did not
inhabitants
know,
are being troubled
that-
by pollution, but the pollution itself is not the main problem. Mario, you witnessed this
Wait.
object at the airstrip, correct? It is a shine
I-
sprite.
What was I gonna
Shine
say?
sprites are the source of power on Isle Delfino. They used to gather in great numbers
Joggy
at
Woggy
the
was a
Shine
bear.
Pit,
I'm at a
but
friend's
the
house. I'll be
refugee
missing most of the
incident has
stream, but I'll
polluted
watch the
island
VOD
and
later.
most of the Shine
I hope you
Sprite
enjoy
have
it.
fled. There is no longer any power to support
I know we
the
talked about how it's
peaceful
gonna be fun to
lifestyle
watch
of
me
the
struggle.
islanders. It is most pitiable. The only
But
way
you
to
never
ensure
know.
the return of the Shine Sprites
I know all
is
of
to
this and it
keep
is
the
great.
island from becoming any dirtier.
Yeah,
The
it's pretty
perpetrator
widely
is
known
likely
information
at
at this
work
point,
even
but
as we
at
speak.
the very least,
And
hopefully
you,
someone
Mario,
watching
are
doesn't
being
know
treated as a criminal.
some of that, maybe?
Tomorrow we must do our best to resolve this situation.
This is a very involved
Go straight
story.
to it. You can't miss the mess now. Your first job's to get rid of
This
all
music
that
reminds me
other
of
mess.
Zelda for some
And
reason.
remember, we'll be watching you, pal.
Like what you'd hear in the Goron
Start
caves.
slacking off.
Well, no, if you're slacking off. Okay, Mr. Delfino Man. Uh-oh, it's a squid. I can only see the repainted version of this game. And seeing these normal cutscenes and not the jumble of mess of videos is odd. Repainted version? Is it like a reshaded one that makes it look not like total dog trash? Because this game does not look great on the stream. At least from what I saw, it doesn't look great. But I don't really... I think the biggest reason I don't want to use my emulator is because I don't have one. I would never use an emulator. And that's the biggest reason. Because I'm a good boy. But if there were another reason, it would be because I can't stand playing GameCube games with the Xbox controller. It's just not the same. It feels really weird playing on those kinds of things with controllers that are not meant for those things. No! It is a retexture, and the point is to fill the game with textures of memes and make it look horrible. I mean, honestly, that sounds like it'll make it look better than this. Just kidding. This game looks great. It really does. It's just the video doesn't pick it up so well. Like, even on my end, it looks fine. It looks really good. Okay. Alright. Okay. Thank you. Oh, that's right. This is the game that introduced those... Well, no. I think technically Super Mario 64 introduced these, like, otherworldly segments where you get transported somewhere and do, like, a little mini-game. Mini level. That just exists in the sky or something, or in space. But I think this is the game that popularized it. And then Super Mario Odyssey does it, and I'm happy. Really? Did I lose life for that? Did I lose life for that? What is going on? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Gasha the Geisha. What happened? Oh. Maybe this isn't for us yet. Oh, Lord. Really? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Yes. Yes! We did it! For being 18 years old, a lot of the GameCube games hold up fairly well today. The Nintendo ones do, I think. And, of course, the gold standard in a game that should not have aged as well as it has is Resident Evil Remake. Even Resident Evil 0, like both those games, incredible how well they've held up. Because I've always said that when developers go for hyper-realistic graphics or photorealism, at the time they come out, they look great, but then as time goes on, they start to really lose every bit of wonder. Like I've always said that games with distinct art styles are the ones that survive best through time. If you look at the N64, GoldenEye, absolutely terrible. But Banjo-Kazooie, Conker's Bad Fur Day, even Donkey Kong 64, they look so good. Like they don't look bad. Like you don't look at them and say, wow, this game looks bad and it has aged terribly. Unlike something like GoldenEye. And with the GameCube, they have a lot of those games with distinct art styles. Even Pikmin has aged really well, and that does have a photorealistic style too. But Resident Evil Remake is... I'm not just fanboying here. Even before I was a fanboy of Remake, and it became like one of my favorite games ever, I could appreciate how absolutely incredible it looks. They did something so right with that game. Hey, get out of my cannon. Then we have Crysis. Yes, exactly. Crysis, Doom 3. Like, Crysis doesn't look... It hasn't aged as horribly as Doom 3, but give it like 5 more years. I'm sure it will. Doom 3... like, that was the game to test your system on back in the day, and it just... It's hard to see that now, because it really doesn't look great at all nowadays. I believe they... Oh, press A while you're motionless in the water to jump out. I was testing how to do stuff off stream, and I was like, how do you jump out of the water? It felt like it was impossible. It's a dolphin! Oh my gosh, it's so cute though. It's very difficult to see when games like Crysis and GoldenEye and Doom 3 used to be like a gold standard. I don't know if GoldenEye ever was the gold standard, but I'm not just picking on it either because it's a controversial game to pick on. It really just looks terrible. Even Perfect Dark looks better. I don't think it looks great, but it looks better than GoldenEye. I think a lot of people are going to wish that they didn't wish for GoldenEye to come out on the N64 Classic. Like, if an N64 Classic happens, and they get their GoldenEye that they've so desperately been begging for, they're going to be so ashamed of themselves. They'll be like, why didn't we ask for something good? Like, I don't know, Resident Evil 2. Crysis, I think, still looks good, considering computers couldn't run the game on max settings until like 3 years after it was released. Yeah, but now we're like 10 years after it's released, and it's... Oh, I mean, yeah, again, it hasn't aged as poorly as Doom 3, but give it another 5 years. If in 5 years we come back to this conversation and it still looks as good as it does today, hey, you win. 64 Classic wouldn't be able to have Banjo-Kazooie, I know because it's a rare property, but I feel like Nintendo could pull something for it. Especially with Microsoft bringing out, well, they didn't bring it out, but Cuphead no longer being exclusive to Xbox in terms of consoles, and those rumors that Xbox Game Pass is coming to the Switch and Xbox Live is coming to the Switch in some capacity. I honestly think that Nintendo and Microsoft would be able to play a lot more nicely than I think some people might give it credit for. What on earth? I don't think I've ever seen this in my life. Because Microsoft owns Rare, obviously, and I don't know. I think they could do it. And what they did with the SNES Mini, they brought Star Fox 2 to it, as well as Star Fox 1, as well as Yoshi's Island. I don't know about Star Fox 2, but Yoshi's Island and Star Fox 1 use a proprietary chip. I think Yoshi's Island uses the Super FX2, Star Fox 1 uses the Super FX1, and I was looking around, and the licensing for it is the reason we didn't get those games on Virtual Console. So if they were able to pull something there, I feel like they could pull something with Rare. And I didn't mean to make that sound like a rhyme, but I guess it is just about that time. I don't know what I'm doing here, so please excuse me while I while I kiss the sky. I remember my Jimi Hendrix phase. No, I don't. I don't think I ever got into Jimi Hendrix. I respect him, but I never got into him. I think Nintendo at this point is just saying we just want to have good games and experiences. What do you say, Microsoft? Then there's Sony. I feel Sony still have a bone to pick with Nintendo after the SNES PlayStation situation. Sony doesn't play nice with anyone, though. They don't play nice with Microsoft. It took them forever to bring out crossplay or agree to crossplay with other games. Like, I think it only happened late last year. They accepted it. When we've been wanting crossplay between Xbox and PlayStation since probably the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360 era back in 2006. I think the reason Microsoft and Nintendo are playing nicely together is because they're not seeing each other as competition. Like, the stuff Nintendo's doing doesn't seem to be anything that cuts into what Microsoft is trying to do. I can't... Is that just a coin up there?
Mario.
I don't want a coin. I want, like... I want a shine. I hear a shine.
Mario.
There's something up there. There's something up here. There's something. I don't know where it is, but there's something up here. Oh, yes. Grab on. Grab on. Yes. I grabbed it. I'm so happy. I know there is some bad blood between Sony and Nintendo, obviously. But I don't... I think that Sony just doesn't like to play nice with anybody. They also like to rip off everybody. Like Xbox Live actually cost something back in the Xbox days, and then Xbox 360, they still had the Xbox Live thing, but PS3 was like, oh no, we're not gonna have you pay. And then PS4 comes around, they're like, okay, we're gonna have you pay. And then the Games with Gold program, I think they ripped that off too, where every month people who are subscribed to their online service get a couple free games, more free games actually, up until the last month, because the last month was the first one without PS3 and Vita games, so the amount of games you got this month is the lowest ever because of that. Okay, hold on. I know what to do here. I know what to do here. That's right. Send me off, please. Please send me off. Please. Please. What am I supposed to do with that? Oh my goodness, you can dive? Heck yes, dude. Yes! Oh my gosh! Oh, it feels so good. Oh, it feels so good. We just need to get it down, but oh, it feels so good. Dolphin. It's dolphin diving. That's funny. Because, oh, it's good. That's great. That's a really silly thing. You know, we should probably get to the game now. We should probably start doing stuff for the game. Ah! Got it. Oh, you even hear the music. It's so cool. This game is the best game that's ever been created. Although something I've always wondered is how... Whoa, what's down here? I gotta go to another one. Oh, they're coins. Why do they even show up as question marks? Okay, something I've always wondered. How is he able to jump so freaking high on that? That's so stupid. I mean, you think about why Sony started making consoles, you can draw parallels to DreamWorks. Nintendo screwed them over, so they took that prototype and made a console out of it. From that, we got the CD, and the Hotel Mario and Zelda games on that system are great. If you ever wonder why Link doesn't have a voice, play those. Yes, I'm very aware of the history. That is no news to me. I know. I'm really happy on IGN they had an April 1st Nintendo Direct. Nobody's really talking about it, but they revealed that they're bringing a lot of stuff to the Switch, including, I believe, Faces of Evil and Wand of Gamelon. Those are the names of those Zelda games on the CDI, the Philips CDI. The CDI. Sorry, I said CD before, didn't I? I'm sorry. That was my bad. There's a door in here that I want to go into. There's not a door here. Where did I see a door? Oh, here it is. It's over here. Promise. This doesn't look like something I can go into. I would love it if they actually did that. Oh man, yeah, I don't know. That would be pretty funny to hear about. I don't know if anyone wants to visit that though. I don't think they want to revisit those horrible memories. Something I'm really surprised they didn't do on the 3DS is bring out Virtual Boy games. I guess for the same reason they probably didn't do it for the same reason that they didn't that they haven't brought out those Zelda CDI games. They don't want to taint the brand because the Virtual Boy is better left forgotten. But it still would have been kind of cool, I think. Like this time without having to deal with the headache of standing in front of the console or whatever. Can I ask you to please put out your fire? Where's my... I want my mushroom. I want my mushroom. Mushroom. I hate mushrooms, but I love it when they give me stuff. Oh yeah, I never got into those. Mostly because I hate the name, which I'm not sure why that wasn't auto-modded. I don't like that P word. I remember someone came in here and they were really mad that I had that banned. They're like, what's wrong with that? I was like, I just don't like that word. I know it's stupid. I don't know if this is even making me go any faster, but it feels like it is. No, it's absolutely not. No, I think it is. We got some energy. Yeah, I think it's going faster. I love it. Woo! Oh my gosh. Hey, I think this is what we do. Wow, okay. That meter is such a lie. I thought that you could just keep... Oh, goodness. I thought you could just keep spraying if your meter was low enough, or big enough. I mean, long enough, I mean, high enough. Okay. But it appears that I am silly. Yeehaw! Hey, let me spray you off, bro. Nice. I mean, they continue to use Virtual Boy and WarioWare, so they know it exists. It is also not mentioned on the website.
Princess, look! On the statue's head!
Speaking of Wario, I did play Wario World. I was thinking of playing it for our stream, but it's not something that I'm gonna do, probably. I might try it out on stream, but it's not... It's just not very fun to me. It has a very beat-em-up style gameplay to it. I don't know. It's just not that fun. I don't love it. Anyways. No! It's Baya! Borowa Booty! Borewa Booty. Oh, nice. Nice, dude. Yes! Where is he? Oh, he's right there, bro. Oh, wow, that is slow down on my GameCube? It's more likely than you think. Okay, what? Stop spraying everything. How many M's can you spray, like, logistically, until you run out? Because I've tried this before. It's not easy. I forgot that this game is one of those Mario games that actually has lives. And that's one of the things that's good about what people nowadays call emulators. I call them flightless birds. That you can do save states and not worry about the, like, you know. Oh, there you go. See? That's what you can't do on the controller. On the Xbox controller. Yo. Oh, baby. Yeah, what up, bro? Yeah, that's right. Dude, yeah, dude. Cha, dude. Also, clarification. Again, I'm not saying that the Xbox controller can't do that. I'm just saying that I was not able to find a way to map analog to it. Oh, he's a spicy little taco, isn't he? Oh, I'm going to crack that hard shell of yours. I'm going to crack that hard shell and crunch on your burrito supreme. Am I the worst Super Mario Sunshine player, or am I just, like, wishful thinking? Yeah, that's right. I hope Nintendo makes GameCube part of their online service. Would get so many more Melee people on the system. Yeah. But before they do that, I hope they bring out the... Oh, whoops. What's up, Peach? Mario, I'm sure I saw that person in the airstrip. I was chasing him. Where is he? No, don't go to the red X. Oh, there we go. What was I saying? I want them to get their Super Nintendo games on there first. And at the rate they're going, it's going to be like 10 years before we get Super Nintendo. It's so annoying the way they do that system, dude. Like, the fact that they bring out like 4 games a month, are you kidding me? And the fact that generally part of that 4 games, there's going to be 1 or 2 of the special editions, which are glorified Game Genie games. It's just stupid. I don't like it. It's stupid. It's a dumb thing. I don't like Nintendo. They're stupid. They make horrible games. Hello, Cramps Man. I'm glad that you bet I do that. Hello, Dark Wolf Puppy. How's it going? If you have a GameCube controller adapted for Smash Brothers, you can use GameCube controllers for the emulator. I don't have one of those. But even then, I feel better playing on this hardware. Like, I'm able to do it. And one of the reasons I got the capture card was to do stuff like this. So, I think, honestly, you guys didn't ask, but I'm going to tell you anyways. The single best investment I made in the stream is the capture card. It has opened up our world so much to so many different games. Like, it's amazing. Like, yeah, we still have some issues. We have some limitations. As we saw with Harry Potter on the GameCube, like, we can't play Harry Potter on the GameCube because they don't have progressive scaling. But... Oh. Oh, no. Okay, hold on. We can do this. Nice! We did it. I did it, everybody. I'm so good. A lot of the 2D SNES games still look so good. I think only when there is early 3D they start... Wait. A lot of the 2D SNES games still look so good. I think only when they're... Oh, it's early 3D they start looking not good. Gotcha. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, especially like when you look at Star Fox, the... Oh, I can dive into dolphin dive. Yeah, no, I got that. Star Fox on the SNES. I haven't played it myself, but the frame rate on the original version is not great. Hey, no. Okay. Can you like open up for me, man? I can't help you if you don't tell me what's going on, dude. Here we go. I can't think of any other games on the Super Nintendo that have 3D elements. There's Star Fox and then Star Fox 2 technically. Doom? I think Doom was on the Super Nintendo, wasn't it? I guess that could kind of be considered that? I don't know. I can't think of any others. Do you have any other ones that you're thinking of? You got a blue coin. Collect 10 of them and then visit the boathouse in Delfino Plaza. I will save and continue. Oh, that's right. I think you can save whenever you want with this game. That's something I really don't like about New Super Mario Bros. Is they maintain that whole like, oh, you can't save unless you beat a castle thing. At least after you beat the game, they let you save anywhere. But at that point, you're like, well, why didn't you just let me do that before? Like, it didn't add anything to the game. It made it more tense. Maybe that's the point. But it's stupid. I don't like it. For real, though, you can see so many early mechanics that are used in later games make their appearances here. Is the dive one of those things? Oh my gosh, and if you... Oh, you can, like, do that, and then... Oh, dude, this game feels so good. Oh, yes! I love bouncing on the villagers after I make them wet. Stunt Race FX. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that one. I need to get some more water. I've made the villagers too wet. No, you weren't supposed to stick to the wall, dude. You freaking dingbat. What do I pay you for, man? Yeah, Stunt Race FX, I think that was... It was made to show off the power of the Super FX chip. Based on what I've seen, the, based on what I've seen, the Super FX chip works best when it complements the game, like it complements a 2D setting, as opposed to makes just a completely 3D setting. Like the effects in Yoshi's Island are so good, and if you look at that compared to stuff like the parallax effect on the Sega Genesis. Well, no, not... Okay, never mind. It's not just the Super FX that did that. It's also the... What is it? I think on the Genesis it was blast processing, but what was the one on the Super Nintendo that was better? By a fair margin. Either way, whatever it is... The Genesis games and their effects do not look nearly as good, for the most part. Yes, soaking. You spray the ground and then dive, you go super fast. Sticking to the wall after wet villagers. Spin jump is the best move in Mario Sunshine, in my opinion. So fun. Yes, it's a lot of fun. Yoshi's Island using FX2 for the scaling. Using the FX2 for the scaling makes it look great. Yes, exactly. Exactly. I wonder if the FX chip was made by Valve, because we never got a third one. Oh, I think that's what this is supposed to be about. It's supposed to introduce you to the concept of a slip and slide. Oh my gosh, it even looks like a slip and slide because the slip and slides have the water thingies on the sides. It's so funny. What's good deal? Oh, that's so fun. That's a fun one to do. Hello. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. Or something. Okay. So we're almost dead. That makes me sad. Can I crouch? No. I can't. Did he just spit at me? How dare ye? You spit on me. Dude, I want to use a slip and slide now. It's just really a shame that they're so darn dangerous. Dude, speedrun strats. I'm so good at this game. I bet nobody's ever used that to get over here before. I'm so proud of myself, man. Wait a second. Got another blue one, baby! sad that the FX2 chip came out so late in the Super Nintendo's life. I could see it being used for so many games to add that extra good look to it. But you know, Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, and 3, they didn't have the FX chip, and they look so good now. Like, okay, I'll admit, maybe I'm a little biased. Because Donkey Kong is my favorite. Donkey Kong Country is my favorite. Is my favorite game series of all time. But that doesn't factor in. It's a good system. I mean, it's a good game. Really, I lost the blue coin because I was talking too much about my freaking favorite game series of all time. Please, have mercy. Please. Please. Please have mercy. Groggy going to the next AGDQ confirmed? Is that my name? Because I was unaware that that was my nickname. I don't know if I approve of it even. Like, that's a weird name. Little dated, but yeah, the pre-rendered graphics do make it look great. No, not dated at all. Just like me. Did you also like DK64? I have a complicated relationship with DK64. I think that it feels more like a Banjo-Kazooie game with a Donkey Kong skin than it does like an actual, like a Donkey Kong Country game, personally. And over the years, I've grown to not really enjoy the way that you have to. Oh my goodness. I don't enjoy the tedium that comes with trying to complete the game 100%. Oh, whoops. Gotta... Okay. Yay, we did it! I'm so happy! I'm so good at this game now. Sorry, I'm on mobile. Auto Carrot messed it up. Oh man. Those darn auto carrots. They don't know when to stop. A lot of bunnies get pretty scary when you give them auto carrots because it just keeps feeding them over and over. I've grown to not enjoy collectathons as much nowadays. Yeah. I'm not exactly the same way, but I do not feel like grinding them out as much. But I know what you're saying because I think I just said the exact same thing and I'm now kind of contradicting myself. I do apologize. I'm more amending what I said. I think as we get older, we realize the sanctity of time and collectathons. This is my theory. Collectathons take so much time and tedium. Especially if you don't use a strategy guide. But if you use a strategy guide, what's the point of even playing the game, in my opinion, on collectathons at least? It just takes so much time. I don't like it. DK64 had a problem. The only reason it needed the expansion pack was so it delayed the time it took for the game to crash from a memory overload. I remember hearing about that. I think it was on a Gaming Historian video or something. Someone did a video on the expansion pack. Excuse me? Really? Oh, there we go. Makes me a bit sad. The collectathon stuff? Oh no. No, why? It's in the prison. We gotta break it out. Yo soy una gata bonita. Hello, downright birds. Yes, thank you. I mean, gracias. Estoy de acuerdo. ¿Cómo va tu español? It would crash if you played for long enough. How long though? I think it was 10 hours or something. And I think I also heard that that is not fixed in the Virtual Console version, which is a real issue. Because people, you know, they use the restore points, so it's gonna like keep adding on time. I think I heard that it... I don't want to talk about it right now. It's just a very sore subject for me. Okay. We got this. Okay, come on. Come on. Wah! Blia! Wah booah! Wah booyah! Wah booyah! No! No! I did! Ow, I could have gotten it if I didn't do stupid stuff like that. It's worse in the VC because it affects the save states. It's an irreversible crash cycle. Yeah, exactly. Okay. We're gonna get this dang coin if it's the last thing I freaking do tonight. Nailed it! Thank you. I know I was told that I can... make it super wet to go even faster, but I didn't want to deal with that right now. You showed that blue coin who's boss. Thank you. Yes, what, dude? Oh, yo. That dom. I'm not. Did I really just sing the thong song on my stream? A stream about Mario? Shoot, I'm... Oh, wow. Okay, we need to... We need to... Okay. No! Do not! He did. I imagine that if this game came out under the Splatoon label, like Super Mario Splatoon Edition, it would have been received so much better by everyone. Really? You're coming back for more, are ya? Well, let me show you what I got, bro. Oh, that felt really satisfying. It's a house buried in all that goop. Oh my gosh, you were supposed to die, dude. Yeah, I'm glad you did. You popped into a bunch of ink. Ugh. What is this? Oh my gosh, they're Tanukis. Can I see below the desk though, just to be sure they're accurate? No, they're probably not Tanukis. No, they look like Tanukis. Oh, this is the 10 blue coin man. Okay. Speaking of dropping prices low in-game, there's a game called Rusty's Real Deal Baseball on the 3DS that I really loved. Like, it actually got me interested in baseball, which is not something that normally happens in this dimension. But, one of the coolest things about it is that you could barter with the guy. You could barter with Rusty in the game and get your... It had in-app purchases. And I think the game started at like $3 or maybe even $5 and then you can barter with him to get them down lower. And I think the lowest, at least for right now, the lowest I've had is like $1.40, I think. It was really interesting. Like, you could barter with a dog. He's a dog. He has a family. and you're trying to help him out with his family because he just lost his wife or something. She was Old Yeller, I'm not really sure. And then you have to help him raise his kids by buying a bunch of stuff. So honestly, it feels a little bad when you get like a really good discount because like you're not helping him out as much as you should be. He's a really bad haggler, I think. Splatoon probably took inspiration from this. They're probably like, how about Mario Sunshine but reversed? Holy crap, that actually sounds like the exact scenario that they did. I hope that that's true. That would be so fun. Because it makes sense. It's exactly that. I've never seen this room before. Which one? The one with the Tanuki man? Oh, the mechanics feel really good. For some reason, I didn't think they would. I bet you can shoot this. Oh yeah, you can. You can make that rooster spin like it's Guinness Day on St. Patrick's Festival. Ah. I don't know what I said. We'll ignore it. Boom, baby. Tanuki dudes, I was never able to find the place to deposit my blue coins. Really? I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you, I think. That's funny though. I'm sorry to hear that. Those Tanuki look like Tom Nook's southern cousins. Why? Because they're really fat? Have a little tact. Shocking Pikachu. But yes, they do. If Animal Crossing... Never mind. Oh yeah, so Princess Peach was over here. We got a little sidetracked. We've been getting sidetracked all day today. I'm sorry about that. Mario! This vacation's just been a whirlwind of bizarre events, huh? And now the boat to the hotel isn't even running. Well, I guess you don't need to catch it then. I watched the BBQ Pit Boys. I love those folk. What the heck is that? The Barbecue Pit Boys? Is that a scene from Deliverance you're referencing, or like? I'm very confused now. How do we only have 2 coins? Oh, maybe it's one of those games where it resets after you hit 100? Or maybe I've just been getting hit so much that they just decided... Okay. The Sprite, or the Shine? Yeah, the Shine. The Shine Sprite. The Shine Sprite, yeah. It's freaking me out, man. It's up there. It's up there. It's been there the whole time. How do I get inside? Bunch of old grandpas cooking good food on the grill. Now, is there such a thing as a young grandpa? Oh, okay. Apparently you can't go in. You've got to be able to get in there. Get out of here. You got to be able to get in through them windows. Hide your kids. Hide your wife. Gonna be stealing everyone's Shine Sprites up here. Doesn't look like we can do it. That's okay. But can you do this? You're supposed to grab onto the poles. Like he was doing the Olympic slalom. See, not all of my jokes are bad. In content. Quality is up for debate, but content, no, it can be good sometimes. These exact trees are in Super Mario Odyssey, so I think that that's a reference in Super Mario Odyssey completely. Depends how young your child has a kid, really. Yeah, fair. Deb's alert. Isle Delfino police are investigating a possible connection between recent graffiti incidents and the loss of contact with Bianco Hills and Rico Harbor. Is that the case? How interesting. I like that it turns into the Nautilus shell when you do that. Oh, okay, so you can go in and do this. I forgot about that. And they call them episodes. That's so cute. Isn't it cute, kitties? You should try and take a picture of this. This is pretty funny.